Life's busy. After all, we need to play pickleball, more pickleball, and even more pickleball. Today, I'm going to show you how to put together a fun and effective practice plan that's personalized to your game and fits into your busy schedule. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's CJ Johnson. Today I'm going to share my step-by-step template that I use to put together my lesson plans as well as my own personalized practice plans. But before we get to that, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to this channel. It's dedicated to everything the over 50 player needs to play better pickleball. Gear, drills, lessons, and of course fitness. Hit the subscribe button and then the bell notification. That way, you'll know when I post a new video every Saturday. Productivity expert Brian Tracy says that for every minute you spend planning, you save 10 minutes in execution. And that's 1,000% return on your energy. Give me a thumbs up if you're like me and you're down for anything that gives you more energy. Before we start writing your practice plan, it helps to have a systematic thought process to build your skills. And it starts by understanding what are your specific strengths and weaknesses. If you didn't catch the last video, make sure that you click on this link, go back to that video, and download your free pickleball shot inventory. That's going to help you to better understand what you do well and where you need to improve. And that's the basis of a good plan. Now that you've completed your pickleball inventory, let's break this into 3 sections: pre-practice, practice, and your follow-up. The first thing you should do as you start to write your plan is consider, what's the purpose of this practice? What skills do you need to work on? And you should get that from your inventory. You also want to make sure that you consult with your partner so that during this session, you're both getting work on the skills that you need. A few other questions that you'd like to ask yourself: how much time do you have to practice? What equipment do you have, or what might you need? Do you need more balls? Do you have cones? Do you have targets? Anything that's visual will help you to improve your skills more quickly. Now that you're starting to put together your practice plan, you're going to need some drills. And the great news is there's a ton of them on this channel. Make sure that you look down in the show notes. I have listed out all of the different playlists for the different skills that you'll want to develop. As you begin to put your plan together, make sure that you look at the drills, ask yourself, how much time am I going to spend on each drill? How physical are these drills? Some drills are harder to do physically than others. And if you put 2 or 3 of those into a practice session, you might be exhausted before you get the benefit from practicing. The last question that you want to answer is, how do you determine success? And when you're drilling, there's 3 ways. It could be you do that drill for a certain amount of time, you play a game, or you count the number of repetitions. It really doesn't matter which one you use, but you want to make sure that you know when you've been successful and where you may need more work. Now it's time to practice, and here are a couple tips to get the most from your practice session. Make sure that you warm your body up. You need to be prepared physically and mentally for practice. Don't stand around during a practice session. Make sure that you are alert and on the balls of your feet. Take a break between drills and make sure that you hydrate and take care of your physical needs. And lastly, quality is more important than quantity. I would rather have a solid 5 to 10 minute practice session where I'm focused and I'm able to repeat the drill versus a 40-minute practice session where everything was kind of willy-nilly and I wasn't paying any attention to what I was doing. Because practice should be fun, my partner and I love to end the day with skinny singles. That also gives us an opportunity to take the skills that we just drilled and put them into a game situation. Don't forget to end your practice session with a cool down. You want to make sure that you bring your heart rate down as well as stretch the muscles. Your body will definitely thank you. Before you leave the court, make sure that you and your partner talk about the day. What worked? What didn't work? Did you meet your objectives? What would you change? And if you're anything like me, you probably need to jot down a couple of notes, otherwise you're going to forget it before you get to the next practice session. All that information will help you to continue to refine what you're doing and make those sessions even more valuable. If you're already part of the Better Pickleball community, make sure that you check your inbox. I'm going to send a planning template as well as one of my own personalized practice plans and a few extra tips to help you get the most out of your sessions. If you got value from this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, or better yet, share it with your pickleball playing friends, because together we can train smart, live bold, and age well. I'll see you in the next video.